So what I tell everybody is that the DD-214 is by far the most important document a veteran can have. Most of us have one. Some people will have multiple because they may go inter-service transfers, they may get out, come back in, things like that. If that's the case, make sure you have all of those separate DD-214s. Um, and another thing to kind of point out, a service member, they may do 4 years active duty, right? So they may join when they're 18, they may get out when they're 22, but live until they're 82 or 92, right? You could very much be a veteran a lot longer than you're an active duty service member. And depending on what you have going on in your life, and I've seen this, right? A service member may try to apply for VA benefits through VBA or VA or veteran health care. That DD 214 is important because they're going to want to see that proof of service that you have to acquire those benefits. Some of the other benefits that you would be able to acquire with the DD-214, you may separate, you may need to file for unemployment, right? That unemployment office is going to say, hey, we need to see your DD-214 with your type discharge. Another thing a person may use it for is employment. Some of your law enforcement agencies will want to see it. Federal government will want to see it. So by far, what I advise everybody is take a copy of your DD-214. And they do things a little bit differently. As a matter of fact, I've seen branches do things a little bit differently. But I would print out that DD-214, take a highlighter and highlight the bottom, right? Because they're transparent. When you photocopy them, you won't see it. That will let you know, hey, this is an original, right? I would keep that copy. Like, I'll give you my example. I have a DD-214. I have multiple DD-214s in my house. I have a DD-214 in a fireproof safe. I have a DD-214 with my medical record. I have multiple copies of DD-214s in my service record. And both my sisters have a DD-214. And the reason why that is because there are times, and I've seen this, where maybe a spouse or a family member says, hey, this is what happened to my brother or my dad. I need a DD-214 to help him or her acquire these benefits. And they're searching the entire house. They're like, where? I need a DD-214. Right. So I put DD-214s in places where hopefully they're like, bam, here it is. Or even my sisters, if they ever have to speak for me, because, once you try to acquire, especially these veteran benefits, and you try to get them from, like, say, archives, it could take forever. VSOs can help, funeral homes can help. But the last thing you want to do is spend days, weeks, months stressing about getting a DD-214 when you needed it yesterday. So by far the most important piece of paperwork.